Something about Falc's perch.
Can you take me to Falc's perch?
All right, hold on.
Oh, so that's how we get around everywhere. Got our own taxi service.
It's best to show my respect while I'm here.
I was trying to knock on the door, buddy.
Hello again. I didn't thank you properly before. Please know I am grateful for your aid.
I'm glad I could help. Tell me, is there any way to see your father?
As an outsider, you will not be able to visit my father's perch without an offering of some kind. Humans are known for their tools and crafts, at least the ones you are permitted to use. Perhaps you could make something for him.
I think that's where that comb comes into being. Remember that comb that we were looking at earlier? What is this? Blades? Oh, maybe it's not a comb. So we need a metal pole, a wheel, blades. Let me write this down. Hold on. So we need...
I tried to make one for my father, but I am unfamiliar with the strange object in the center.
You mean the wheel?
Wheel?
Never mind.
Okay, so we need a base, a metal pole, a wheel, and we may actually only need a wheel. Stop doing that, game. The game like unlooks at things after a while. And blades. So we know the blades are the feathers, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the blades need 8 feathers, and we have 8 feathers in our inventory.
Do you mind if I take this block of wood?
Go ahead. I wasn't sure how to finish it anyway.
Alright, there's our base.
I don't know. It wouldn't look good in my private hall.
We also have a metal pole. So an incomplete windmill. We also have feathers, but we need to get a wheel. And I don't see a wheel in our inventory anywhere. Do you? Anything that could even look like a wheel? Some fruit, perhaps? Some meat? Some bread? Some hide? Okay, we need to figure out where to get the wheel from. So we have the metal pole. I believe we have the blades. We just need to get the wheel. So maybe we don't need the comb after all.
Falc's closet. I can imagine the sort of things he keeps in there. The heir himself. Painted a few years ago by the looks.
I like the slingshot.
A boy's best friend. If I want to hit something, I'll use magic.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea considering your spells now.
Falc's bed, or rather, nest.
Should really talk to Falc.
A cabinet rests against the back wall. Dust-free. Makes sense with all the wing beating.
Let's talk to him.
I was born 14 years ago, here in my mother's perch. My family has always ruled Flyteria. I wonder, though, if my people could accept a leader who cannot fly.
Well, I think he'll be able to fly. Don't worry. How about your mother?
She died 6 years ago. I try not to think about her, but sometimes it is difficult.
I'm sorry, dude. Really. Really sorry. What about your friends?
There are few Flyterians my age in the valley, and they do not share my interest in what is beyond it. How old are you?
16.
I had hoped that, when I am of age, my father would allow me to leave the valley for a time, as he did. I doubt that will ever happen now. Why have you come here?
To obtain a Gryphon's egg.
You might find that a challenge.
Yeah, I already know it's gonna be a challenge. What can you tell me about the Gryphons?
The Gryphons are difficult to approach, and they do not trust strangers. Furthermore, my father will not allow you near them until you have gained his trust.
What about Chief Hawkane?
My father is a good leader, strong, devoted, and proud. I only hope I can do him justice when it is my turn, if it is ever my turn. Being the son of the chief is a mixed blessing. What of your father?
I do not know him. At least, not anymore. I haven't seen my family for many years.
That must be difficult.
I try not to think about it. It is an honor to discover your chosen. Worth the sacrifice, so I've been told. They wouldn't remember me anyway.
I doubt that.
What about Flyteria?
This is the only home I have ever known. Few Flyterians ever leave the valley. My father was one of them.
His travels?
Before she died, my mother told me of how father often left the mountains. He was different then, more curious and trusting. She told me of his adventures and his interest in the great structures which stood tall and spun with wooden feathers.
Windmills?
He did not know what they were called or what they were for, but they always fascinated him.
Yep, so we need to find a way to make a windmill. What about Ignore?
I have always been interested in the human town, ever since I glimpsed it from Crag Peak when I was very small.
The assault?
It must sound strange, but I am not angry. I know I should not have approached the town. Losing a wing's like your kind losing a leg. As my father says, some lessons can only be learned through the hardest sacrifice. I never imagined this, though.
I'm sorry, buddy. Thanks.
For letting you into our valley? It was the least I could do. If you can prove that humans are not responsible for these thefts, maybe my father will change his mind about them.
Favor?
You do not owe me anything, except perhaps to learn what really happened to the missing items.
And what about the thefts?
When you asked my father whether he had searched for the stolen property, I wondered how humans could get around unseen, unless they were mages.
Wow, that would be scary.
You are a mage, yes?
I am?
Nearly.
I've heard about your kind. You are not like other humans. Could a mage have stolen those things?
It is true that some can move about unseen, but those same mages could not ascend your perches unnoticed.
Yeah, that's very true. Alright, well, thank you, Falc.
Drop by again soon.
Maybe we can be best friends. Hello. Falc's Perch, Village Overlook.
Can you take me back to the village overlook?
Where is this? Is this the place we started? I need to, like, figure out what these locations are. Yeah, this is the place we started. Okay, so I assume this is up to the Gryphons? What is this yellow stuff right here? Ah, it's just rocks. Almost looks like there's something sticking out of the mountainside here. Okay, well, this is just a big dead end. Alright, take me to... not Harkane's Perch, the valley floor. Yes.
Can you take me down to ground level?
Whee! Wait, where are we? Torn paper.
A torn shred of paper.
What's this?
This scrap looks like it came from the poster in town. How did it get all the way over this side of the valley?
Ah, so that's where the pieces of paper come from. Okay. Let's see here. What is this? Torn paper, but a smaller piece of a bigger picture.
I do not complete it.
So we need more of them, it looks like. Well, let's look around this forest, shall we? Can we look around this forest? Uh-huh. I guess not. Valley floor.
Can you take me down to ground level?
But you are here already.
Right. Sorry.
I want to know what he would say if I said that. What about Hawkine's Perch?
Can you take me to Hawkine's Perch?
It is right above us. Hold on, and I will fly you up there.
Oh, that was cool. There was no load scenes. It just like went straight up. That's really neat.
She looks both formidable and accomplished in combat. I would not like to test her resolve.
Especially not with this limited area.
Halt, human. Chief Hawkane desires no audience with you at this time.
Okay, well, how do I go to the other places? Like these other perches?
If I were to move out of the Mage's Tower, this would not be my first choice. Residences of the socially aloof.
Yeah, so how do I travel around? She's not letting me anywhere near. Seems
No
like I
need
can
to
only
ask for a lift.
Wait, you can jump across the gap? Woohoo! Oh, that was cool. So can we jump across this gap?
If I were to move...
Guess not. Anything down here? Anything over here? How do we get to the other houses? There's got to be a way to go to more
It's
places than just this place, right? Because we're trying to find clues. That jump is so cool. I can't jump like that. Okay, so Falc's Perch is over there. Hawkine's Perch is over here. Valley Floor is down there. Village Overlook is over here. Wait, what if we go to Falc's Perch and we show him the note that we found? It's the only thing I can think of that's new.
One of the few human things we tolerate.
What's that?
One of the
Paper? No, I didn't ask you about the paper. I wanted to ask you about the fact that I found this on the village.
I don't think Condor... She would not be interested in...
Where do we go? Maybe we'll head back to town and we'll put that up on the poster. Mage's Tower. Bye, guys. I feel like this single strap of paper is not going to be enough, though. I mean, it's never that easy, right? There's always got to be more complications. Yeah, there's multiple pieces here. There's at least one, two, at least two more pieces probably.
The poster scrap fits well here. I don't need it...
Oh, I do like how part of the poster is now there, if you look. That's really neat. But what do we do? Because we need to find a wheel. I guess we could go back in and ask them about wheels. That could be something we could do. Reports. Overlook. Yeah, it looks like it can only go to 4 places. And I can't really run off anywhere or whatever. Huh. So we need to talk to the chief. But in order to talk to the chief, I think we need to finish our contraption thingy. It's kind of cool because in Virtue Last Reward, the sequel to 999, we have a puzzle that needs the pole. Where is it? Game? Where is the device that I'm building? Here it is. Okay. So this little pole thingy, we needed one of those in Virtue Last Reward as well. And I thought that was funny that the same item appeared in 2 different games and 2 different puzzles. But anyway, so how do we complete the windmill? Well, I'm starting to think that considering there's nothing in the Eagles area for us to do, and I can't seem to get any more of those forms, you know, those missing poster forms. I'm thinking that what we need to do is we probably need to go back to town and talk to everyone and see if, you know, like how he had the brazier earlier, maybe someone has a wheel because we're missing a wheel. Okay, he doesn't have anything. Hope everyone is having an amazing day today. A wheel like that.
The one good wheel on the fruit cart might be loose.
Ooh.
This wheel looks broken. May I have it?
You wouldn't take a girl's wheel without compensation, right?
What do you want?
What did you have in mind?
Make me an offer.
Really? You want money? Well, I actually do have money, so it's not a big deal. How about 25 points?
My instincts tell...
Okay, how about 20 coins? Seems like a fair trade. Good. Okay. Hey! It's my favorite thing in the world, a level up. But what do we put the points into? Right now, I'm not sure because if we look at our equipment, we're using this, which requires 5 base strength, and this requires 5 base intelligence. That makes me think we probably need to put points into strength and intelligence, because magic it costs. Well, I think we probably need to put points in everything. Just be more rounded. Do we want to be more rounded, or we want to be more, you know, bang for our buck? Because I was thinking we could do this, you know, put 8 and 8, or we could do this and just keep every point up by 1. Now, raising 1 constitution does increase our HP by 10 and our mana by 11. So putting points here is actually not the worst idea. Now what we could do is we could actually put, make these 5s. And that will give us a ton of health and a ton of mana. And that way if we find any gems, you know, we can work on this. I'm just kind of hesitant to put any points in right now because I don't know where we should put the points. Because again, we have this which requires strength and this which requires intelligence. I don't think we'll ever get rid of this unless we find something better. And with this here, you know, that gives us 2 magic and intelligence already. So why don't we... If we were to unequip that gem, our magic and the constitution would be hit horribly, right? So why don't we put 2 points in magic and constitution? That way, what we can do is we can actually replace this gem with maybe a, you know, a better gem. Something like this, for example. Max health, max mana, max armor. We could replace that here and our health and mana go down slightly, as you can see, but our armor goes up by 10. You know, that's not a bad thing at all to have more armor. So yeah, that's something we can do. And the higher our HP, the higher our mana, the more bang for the buck we get with this item. So yeah, I'm okay with that. So we have a lot more defense now. We have a little more HP and a little more mana. Is there any like gem that we could get from this guy here? 1 intelligence, no. +3 intelligence is nice, but I don't think it's better than extra armor. That gives us Constitution and Strength, which not needed. Strength not needed. And of course, this was the one thing we found. This actually wouldn't be that bad to have back in our possession. Because instead of having more survivability, we can do more damage. The only problem is 10%. That's... I'm not thrilled with 10%. I think that's just too low. So let's go ahead and buy some more healing potions. We'll raise up to 30. Can never have too many potions, as I like to think. And let's go ahead and keep this because we don't need the gold right now. So selling it's not really the best thing we can do. Okay, let's go into our inventory and let's use the wheel with the thing.
I can't attach them directly. This may require the help of a skilled metal worker.
Okay, can we attach the wheel with the feathers?
The feathers are not adhesive. I'll need to make them sticky.
Sticky. Don't we have something that's sticky? Wasp? No. Screaming tree sap.
The feathers are sticky now.
Okay.
These two items do nothing together.
Really? You just said they do. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that! It's so cool looking. The one wheel has some of Falc's blue feathers attached. Aww.
I can't attach them directly.
Okay, so we need, oh. We need the blacksmith. That kind of makes sense. So we need to go all the way back here, go to the blacksmith, and then we give the windmill to the chief. And then hopefully we can find more of these posters. Because I have a feeling we'll need that comb. Or something.
Good, blacksmith. Might you attach this wooden wheel and metal pole so that the wheel spins freely at one end?
Yeah, I have a feeling it was going to say that. How about 15?
Is that enough?
I am Groot.
Thank you, blacksmith.
Oh, you didn't give me a let's also... Okay, we can't repair our gems because we don't need to. Let's take a look at this thing. Windmill. Hopefully a suitable gift.
The windmill looks complete to me.
Awesome. That looks really cool. We cannot use our spell here to travel back to the mountains because you cannot use magic within the presence of the town. That means we just need to get out of here, and as soon as we get out of here, we can teleport up back to the mountains. Pretty good start to the episode so far. Yeah, pretty good start. Teleport. Mountains. Flyteria Overlook. I like how he just looks at me. He's like, Then he just looks forward again. He's like, whatever. Hawkane's Perch.
Can you take me to Hawkane's Perch?
Whee! Okay, now that we're here. Let's see here. We give to her?
You may enter and present your gift.
Ah!
Using my son's feathers without his permission is highly offensive. I refuse your gift. Leave my perch immediately.
Oops. Do we make a game-breaking mistake? Because you can do that in these games, you know. Well, you can do it in the old classical games, which is, the point of no return.
That is a fine gift. Are those my feathers?
Yeah. Sorry.
Do not be. My father will want to know you had my blessing to use them.
There we go.
Hold it still while I scratch my mark into the wood.
Okay. I think there was some dialogue there. I'm sorry, I missed it. I didn't think he had anything else to say. A little delayed response, but okay. Well, let's head back. And once again, we'll show it to her. She'll say you may enter. And this time, hopefully, he's not going to kick us out.
An insightful gift. My son listens well to his father's tales. What do you call this?
A windmill.
Windmill. Falc is as I was in my youth. Too much so, I think. But the past is dead, as are those who were taken from us. Only the future matters. My people will survive, in spite of human and forest folk treachery.
I guess now we can talk to him. Falc.
My son has paid the price for placing trust and curiosity in your kind, and will do so for the rest of his life. I blame myself for his lack of intuition.
What about yourself?
My personal life is no concern of yours, human.
Okay. Flyteria?
Should you ever travel beyond this realm, you will find no nobler bastions of purity.
Ignore?
The human town holds little interest to me. The only contact I have with its lord is through his envoys. As it is, we have neither seen nor heard from them in some months. To me, this indicates Magile no longer desires our protection.
What do you know of Bloodblock Forest?
It is home to the unclean, the cast-offs of nature.
Oops, I'm sorry. No Flyterian would ever think of visiting there. Forceful.
If I had the wing power, I would lead an assault on those creatures and put an end to their defiling natures for good.
By the way, he's not talking about us. He's talking about the red caps, the goblins, and those creatures. Can I help with the thefts?
As you can see, the evidence held to the light casts the darkest shadow over our human neighbors.
What evidence do you have?
Go ahead. Observe the items if you must. You will reach the same conclusion. Humans have been among us, uninvited, bringing nothing but ill intent.
Ill intent. It's a great word. What about the humans?
2 items of value only to humans were discovered in separate perches. Nearby was evidence of further transgression.
Stolen property?
What does it matter what was stolen? That these thefts happened at all is the most pertinent fact. If you must know, they were grooming implements, adornments, small things of that nature.
Again, we can probably get one of those from the baker, right? Location.
The thefts occurred in separate locations. Condur can take you to those perches.
Ooh, we got more places to visit. Fantastic. Okay, can't seem to do anything here. Let's look around. Evidence of thefts.
Evidence of the alleged thefts.
We have a gauntlet. So a gauntlet and a pipe.
A leather gauntlet with brass buckles and silver studs, made for a smallish hand. The owner was evidently a smoker, and I don't think the Flyterians have taken up such vices yet. The mouthpiece is made of brass.
Yeah, don't smoke, kids.
Just an empty...
And if you do smoke, I don't harbor any ill will towards you. I just know personally that I can't be around smoke. I have a weakened respiratory system. As soon as I'm around smoke, I start coughing and hacking, and I can't breathe at all. Bird statue.
This depiction must hold special significance for hawking.
What about the bird bath?
I believe it is a bath of sorts. A bird bath, to be precise.
The sundial?
A sundial graces the floor of Hawkane's perch.
And wooden box?
An unassuming box.
Silver brazier?
A silver pot of surprises?
Ooh, a staff. Scepter.
An emerald scepter fit for a chief.
Okay, I take it we're not supposed to take anything like that. Cool crest.
The Flyterian crest. In peacetimes or war, the sun shines on its favored flock.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Alright, let's take off. And let's go investigate those new perches, shall we? Hey, Condor, I was told we could go to some new... Whoa, yeah, okay. Perch where a swing pipe was found, perch where gauntlet was found. Let's go where the smoking pipe was.
Can you take me to the perch where the smoking pipe was found?
And away we go! Okay, this house doesn't seem creepy at all. You hear the wind blowing in the distance?
Birds, the local flavor.
Let's head inside. Okay. Oh, I see another little paper.
A torn scrap of paper. It might be a clue.
Let's grab that. Alright, chest?
A chest containing who knows what.
Who knows what indeed. Can we open it?
Locked. Probably boring private stuff anyway.
You know, you really need to learn the open spell. I'm just saying.
A pictureless portrait.
Who has a pictureless portrait hanging on the wall?
I should probably leave them where they are.
What is this weird thing? Fallen candle.
Perhaps the thief knocked this candle down while fleeing.
Okay, we got a fallen candle for some reason.
It's locked.
Yeah, more lock stuff.
A quaint tea set for two. You can take the bird out of the nest.
But you can't take the nest out of the bird? Can we search the nest?
I prefer feathers on the inside of my bed.
Yeah, or in the pillow. You know, feather pillows are great.
The Flyterians are a literate species.
Any good books?
Incredible. A book you can take without getting magically teleported to your private hall.
Flowers?
A small bunch of local wildflowers. They have already been plucked for convenience.
And there's a wooden box over here.
A small holding box sits atop the entryway shelf. I didn't come here to collect random keepsakes.
Tree.
The trunk carries on, unabated by the perch built around it.
Sort of a cool treehouse, though. I mean, seriously. Let's see here. Candle.
I don't need to wax my hair.
Okay, so that can wax things?
I do not complete it.
Okay, and those are the same things that we need to use where the baker is. Got it. Can we run back here? Anything in the back? Yes, not. Hey buddy, can we go somewhere else?
Can you take me to the perch where the studded gauntlet was found?
Alright, so we're where the gauntlet was found. And, oh, another paper. And some fruit scraps.
Some scraps of half-eaten fruit lie on the floor. The Flyterians are not vegetarians. These scraps of fruit must have come from produce outside of the valley.
So is Cerise our culprit?
The Flyterian...
Because she sells fruit, right? Well, she sells fruit. Doesn't mean that she's brought the fruit with her, though.
Soups and stews must be popular in this perch. The tower's dining hall has everything a famished mage could want. None of these items points to anything suspicious. No reason to confiscate any of these items. It's locked.
Yeah, another same response as before.
Incredible.
Same response as before. I don't see anything else in here. Alright, so we got a couple scraps of paper. Let's go ahead and take them back to the town. And we also have a candle. Is that like our best clue is a candle and fruit, right? Hey, Cerise, who did you sell free to? Everybody in town? Okay, well, thanks. That doesn't help any. It's probably how that conversation is gonna go. Let's first start out by putting up the posters here. We're still missing a piece. Yeah, we're still missing a piece.
If you can find a way to...
Okay, that's something that we'll have to look at. Hey, Cerise. Fruit and Flyterian perch.
Fruit scraps in the Flyterian village. From my stall, you say?
Yes, they were spread across the floor at the scene of a theft.
I am short a few apples and a banana, but I'd wager it was those children who like playing nearby. They're certainly fast.
May I take a closer look?
They went missing from the crate behind me.
Okay. Crate of fruit. Ooh, what's this?
Something is glinting in the light. The fruit scraps in the Flyterian perch likely came from here. Might this brass button have come from the Flyterian village somehow? I should ask around.
Should we ask around here or should we ask around the Flyterian perch?
These are the wares of the fruit seller.
Button.
I found this on the ground nearby. Did you notice who dropped it?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, of course not. I was hoping with how difficult 999 is in the sequel, maybe they could give me, an easy game, but nope.
I found this on the ground nearby. Did you notice who dropped it?
An item so small, my sight did not catch.
Oh, it's actually kind of poetic. I like that response.
I found this on the ground nearby.
Ooh.
Did you notice who dropped it?
Let me see that. Ah, that's the insignia of Ignore. Anyone enacting official duty on behalf of Lord Miguel wears a uniform adorned with identical buttons.
Do such important people grace your stall with their presence?
Every day. Why do you ask?
I'm investigating a theft.
I had no idea mages concerned themselves with the trivialities of us lesser folk.
They don't. These thefts occurred in the Flyterian village, possibly by lesser folk, as you say. Do you know who might have dropped this particular button?
Oh, well, nobody comes to mind, I'm sorry to say. Then again, I've never paid close attention to those of the favored quarter. No sense feeding one's envy.
If there's a connection between the displaced fruit and button, I may find it in the Flyterian Valley.
Alright, so we know where to go. It looks like Lord Miguel may be up to all of, this that's happening. And if so, that's not a good thing. Because he's a rich noble who's supposed to be taking care of the village. So he said we need to go to the valley. Valley floor?
Can you take me?
Okay. Why do we come here? What do we think was going to be different?
Can you?
Maybe we had to go to the valley, like not this valley, but the valley on the way up here. You know where the wasps were? Maybe that's what he meant. I feel bad for this guy. We could have easily used magic to come up here, but like, no, we'll make you carry us. That's so rude. I don't want him to, feel left alone all down there by himself. Okay, is there anything new over here? I don't see anything. Except for the statues. And here's the eagles. Again, don't see anything new here. I see Woody Woodpecker having fun. There are some squirrels. Here's the broken tree house. It says hunter stand. It looks like a tree house. Okay, it looks like a work in progress tree house. I don't see anything dark. I could just mention the valley. Where would that be? I doubt it's there. And I don't see anything different that's here. It's probably not the wasteland. I don't think it's a wasteland. Teleport. Where are we heading? I mean, it would make sense that...
I found this on the...
Even that which is common is not known to all.
Nothing new.
Shiny.
That's not helpful.
Hardly worth a nail.
That's even less helpful. Oh wait, we forgot to talk to the barkeep.
Brass buttons aren't legal tender.
That's not helpful. What we can do though is we
What'll
can probably get a magic restore.
Ah.
Because I don't think our magic is maxed. But now it is, or should be. Maybe we should talk to people? No. No. Nope. And unfortunately, the blacksmith doesn't really talk much. Or at all. Besides grunts. Okay, well, we did get a lot done though. We have explored a lot. We just have to figure out where this connection to this button goes. And we were told to go to the valley, wherever that is. And I thought about going to the valley, but that didn't help. Let's check the woodlands. Or the forest if we can. See if there's anything new here. I don't see anything new. And I doubt we'll go to the forest, because sure enough, wouldn't he have said we should check out Bloodbark Forest? It makes me think that this isn't the way to go. Let's head back up to the Flyterian Overlook. Village floor, village overlook. Falc, Hawkwinds, perch.
Can you... Right.
I'm already there. Fox perch?
When you asked my father whether he had searched for the stolen property, I wondered how...
Okay, yeah. Done that jolly before.
Strange.
Oh, there we go.
I've seen something like that in my cousin's perch. Pekon found it there 2 days ago. We thought it might be a coin of some sort from your town.
You didn't mention this to your father?
It did not seem important. I mean, nothing was stolen.
I should take a look anyway. Can you direct me to your cousin's perch?
Of course. It is on the western side of the valley. Pekon is visiting the Sharpstone Mountains today, but I can permit you entry.
Excellent.
Ask Condor. He knows the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Condor, I need to go to his cousin's, Pekon's perch.
Can you take me to Pekon's perch?
Alright. Yet another perch for us to explore. It's becoming a real whodunit, you know? Let's head inside. Oh, I see a scrap of paper. That may be our last one, considering how complete the picture looked. What is this? Breadcrumbs.
Scattered breadcrumbs. These breadcrumbs may have come from the market quarter, just as the fruit scraps did.
And there's some scratches.
These scratch marks are too small to belong to even a Flyterian child. Curious.
So why are they there?
Even Falc's scratch marks are larger than these. Relatives? Local historical figures? Whoever they aren't being helpful. Relatives?
He's gonna say the same thing. Let's check the chest.
Locked.
And this will probably be locked as well.
It's locked.
Yep. Okay, well, we did get some new stuff though, and now we can teleport back to the town. Woo, this mystery is getting good. So we need to ask the bread keeper about the bread crumbs, and we also need to return the picture. There we go.
Thank you. It's heartening to find that there are still decent folk left in the world. I think that's worth more than coin. I've no idea how valuable this feather comb is. Still, it's yours if you want it.
I do. Thank you. Excellent. Now let's ask him about the thefts.
I can't imagine how my bread could wind up in the valley. I thought all Flyterians were meat eaters.
Is that it? Wait, there's scratch marks here.
Better not. This is
Can you not see the scratch marks?
a missing person.
No, I guess not. So what do we do next? I mean, there's breadcrumbs, but how does that help us? Alright, well, we're gonna continue this, this investigation next time. This is our blind Let's Play Mage Initiation on our story-based gaming channel. I am the FlightlessBird. Yeah, I'm actually heading to my parents, and I'm expected to be there, so I had to put a stop to this, but don't worry, we will get to the bottom of this investigation on the next episode. Hopefully, providing, you know, we don't have like 15 more hoops to run through. Until then, my friends, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.